My name is Jenny. I'm currently trying to enlist into the U.S. Army. Um, Doing these videos for other women who are interested in it and have questions and are having trouble finding stuff online, because I know I did. I looked like all over the place and I only found like a couple of other things related to women and not just men. I look up the Army or anything, it's like guys and talk about stuff, and as women, we have needs and questions that they don't have and they can't always answer. And if they do, it's a little awkward. So hopefully this will help y'all as I just pick it up on the go. So, like I said, I'm trying to join the Army. Talked to a recruiter at the beginning of this month. Had to do some paperwork, get some references and everything. So got the okay on the paperwork and studied to take my ASVAB. I took the ASVAB today. I got a 55. For the Army, you need a 31. So I've been told 55 is good, but I'm a little disappointed because I wanted to get at least a 60, you know? So it's whatever, can't complain. Speaking about the ASVAB, I want to let y'all know you need to study. It'll really help you out. You can think like, psh, whatever, 31, that's easy. Just about anyone can get a 31 probably, unless you're not that, I don't know, book smart, I guess. But study, because what they pay attention to is there's two math parts, word knowledge and reading, or paragraph comprehension. So if you do well on that, the other stuff just helps place you in a certain job. You want to really do well in those 4 areas. So like I said, study. A couple of places you can go that I used was military.com. You create a login. It has all sorts of information for people already enlisted, people interested in it, all sorts of good information. What they have is they have 6 practice tests. 3 are short 40 question ones. The other 3 are full length. I did all of them, and it helped me out a lot because some of the stuff that I learned from those tests actually showed up on my ASVAB. Because once you take it, it shows you your score, tells you what you did and how many you got right, how many you got wrong, and gives you the answers. And for most areas, it'll have a little small description of how you work the math problem or what the answer is, like transmitter, blah, blah, or, So those were really helpful. Another website was fortest.com. Has a full-length test on it. It only has 1 test, but the good thing about this is you can do the sections, because I think there's 8 or more sections on the ASVAB total. And whatever you're weak at, say you don't know anything about electronics or cars or a certain general area, you can just take that 1 section and focus on that. And fortest.com is really good because say you don't know something about like piston rings or manifest, or what was that? Anyway, some car part, so you don't know it, and then it has it lit up, so it goes. You click on it, it takes you to Wikipedia, so you can read about it. I spent a lot of time doing that. That helped me give me some general knowledge on certain parts that I couldn't have told you jack squat about before. So I recommend doing that as well. I studied like hardcore for like 3 or 4 days for my test, and I did relatively well. So I figure if y'all do it, you probably do well too. Something you need to know is formulas. All that stupid crap you had to learn in math class in high school, which has been a while for me, but all that crap you do, you need to know it. The radius of a circle, circumference, areas, all that BS you don't ever apply to it in real life, you need to know for the test. So I kind of messed up on that part. I didn't study those as well as I should have, but that's why the videos are for, to let you know you need to do it. That way you'll get the 60 I was trying for, huh? So you can Google those stuff and you usually come up. Military.com has some stuff. The formulas. Ace the Math ASVAB for Dummies had a nice thorough one that pretty much listed everything you needed to know. Know the diagonal of a square. I don't even know what that means, but I didn't know it and it popped up. And it was on the the Math ASVAB for Dummies, and I didn't pay no attention to it. So, write that crap down, memorize it, and it'll save you some confusion later, because it's not like high school tax test or the ACT test. You know, you don't get a calculator and a list of the formulas and the measurements and stuff. You don't get that, because if you did, I think everybody would do a lot better. So learn that stuff. You know, how many ounces is into a gallon, you know, pints and all that stuff. You should try to memorize as much as you can. So you know, took my test today. All right, God, did well on that. Next step is MEPS, and I hear that MEPS is a bitch. Just gonna put it out there. That's what I hear. You deal with a lot of people that are upset. They're like upset and cranky. They don't want to have to deal with you, but it's their job to. So you would expect them to be a little nicer about it, but no. So I'm not looking forward to it. Kind of nervous about it. But having to be around a bunch of people and my skivvies doesn't seem like how I want to spend my day off. But that's what you gotta do. So hopefully it's not as horrible as everybody says, but I bet it will be. Just, you know, try not to overthink things and freak out or whatever. Try to keep a cool head about it. Maybe, you know, people won't yell at me. I'd rather them not yell at me because I'm nervous. But so I stay in the hotel tomorrow night, and I take my take MEPS in the morning, and they wake you up at like 4 freaking o'clock, something like that. So waking up at crack early, it's gonna be a pain, but whatevs. I'll let y'all know how that goes in a couple of days. Maybe I'll post something Thursday night. If it takes forever and I'm worn out, I guess I'll do it Friday. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment. You know, let me know. And I'll get back to you on those. I'll leave the websites that I talked about earlier down below, so you can click on them, which I recommend doing. And hopefully I will continue to make videos letting you know every step of the way that I go through. That way you'll know what to look forward to or what not to look forward to, and whatnots. Okay? So peace out, y'all. I will see y'all in a couple of days.